Hey guys, in this part we talk about semantic tags in HTML. Semantic elements clearly describes its meaning to both the browser and the developer. Non-semantic elements such as div and span tells nothing about its content, and semantic elements, for example form and table and article, clearly defines its content. Many websites contain HTML code like div, for example div with ID nav and with ID header and with ID footer to indicate navigation, header and footer. In HTML there are some semantic elements that can be used to define different parts of a web page. For example, article, site details, caption, figure, footer, header, main, mark, nav, section, summary and time. HTML section element. The section element defines a section in a document. According examples of where a section element can be used: chapters, introduction, new items, contact information, and etc. A web page could normally be split into sections for introduction, content, and contact information. So I create two section elements and copy the contents. Content 1 and content 2. We have an h1 and p tag. So Ctrl S and Ctrl R. We have two sections, the second section and the first section. HTML article element. The article element specifies independent, self-contained content. An article should make sense on its own, and it should be possible to distribute it independently from the rest of the website. So the article element can be used in front posts, blog posts, user comments, product counts, cards, and etc. So I put the HR tag and create 3 articles. So and copy the contents, the first and second and the last. Ctrl S and Ctrl R. The article 1, article 2 and article 3. Nesting article in section or vice versa. The article element specifies independent self-contained content. The section element defines section in a document. Can we use the definitions to decide how to nest those elements? No, we cannot. So you will find HTML page with section elements containing article elements and article elements containing section elements. HTML header element. The header element represents a container for introductory content or a set of navigational links. A header element typically contains one or more heading elements, for example H1 to H6, logo or icon, and authorship information. Note, you can have several header elements in one HTML document. However, a header cannot be placed within a footer, address, or another header element. So I put the HR tag in here and create a header tag. So I zoom, yeah, I created a header tag and copy the content and paste. We have h1 and p tag, and sorry, we should put header in articles, paste and put HR tag in here and remove this and Ctrl R, the articles header and the article. For better see, I remove sections and Ctrl R and remove HR, Ctrl R, the articles header and the article content, and Ctrl Z. HTML footer element. The footer element defines a footer for a document or a section. A footer element typically contains authorship information and copyright information, contact information, sitemap, back to top links, and related documents. You can have several footer elements in one document. So, for example, I put the HR and create a footer tag and copy a p tag, and we have two p tags and a tag in p tag. So see the result. Ctrl R. This is our footer tag. And HTML nav element. The nav element defines a set of navigation links. So I create a nav tag at the top and put the HR tag and copy a tags as links, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and jQuery, and Ctrl S, Ctrl R. This is our nav element. And HTML aside element. The aside element defines some content aside from the content it is placed in, like a sidebar. The aside content should be indirectly related to the surrounding content. So, for example, I create a aside in here and copy h4 and p tag and Ctrl S, Ctrl R. This is our aside element. HTML figure and fig caption elements. The figure tag specifies self-contained content like illustration, diagrams, photos, code listings, and etc. The fig caption tag defines a caption for a figure element, and the fig caption tag can be placed as the first or as the last child of a figure element. The img element defines the actual image or illustration. So I create a figure tag in here and create an img tag, set the src bg1.jpg and width and height are 500 and set the alt, for example background image, and create a free caption and fig one dot, and for example background image, and Ctrl S, reload, and we have an image and fig caption. Why semantic elements? A semantic web allows data to be shared and reused across applications, enterprises, and communities.